I'll also bring in quickly Mr. Mithun Vijay Kumar as well here. Two aspects, Mr. Vijay Kumar. How do you really view this alliance of the Congress and the left, when it comes to issues like this? They say, well, we don't agree with them. At the center, they say we agree on certain other issues. On the other hand, now, as far as, the defense that has come in from Mr. Jairaj, how much of that do you buy?
I'll answer your second question first, Deepak. I heard all the panelists, but the most bizarrest argument was by Mr. Jairaj. He kept on saying that the investigation is going on, and so we can't really say whether they are martyrs or they were killed by someone. But as far as the preliminary investigation is concerned, I believe these two were making bomb, and that is what everybody understands, and that's what was reported in all the news. And I think since 2016, it is Pinarayi Vijayan's police, investigating this case. What were they doing from the last 7 years, and why have they not filed a closure report if that is the case? And why are you in a hurry to celebrate them if you are not very clear whether they are martyrs or whether they were making bombs? In that case, why is the CPIM in a hurry to celebrate them as martyrs and make memorials, which is actually going to be inaugurated, which was supposed to be inaugurated by Sri M.V. Govind, and which he didn't do out of shame or something? I don't know. But in Kerala, Deepak, this is not some big news or something surprising that CPIM is doing this. They have always been doing this. If you look at the incidents of the past, for example, since T.P. Chandrasekharan's murder was mentioned here, the convict, one of the convicts who was serving a life term for the murder of T.P. Chandrasekharan, he was re-elected as the area committee member in the same Panur area where they are honoring the Bombmakers now. So in your channel itself, we have discussed plenty of cases like the issue of human sacrifice, where a former CPIM branch committee member was the main culprit, Bhagwat Singh. And such issues keep happening in Kerala, and this is not something new for Kerala. And I think it's not being discussed at length in Kerala. But back then, when these people were making bombs and they were killed, this was reported in all the newspapers. And their former state secretary, Mr. Kodiyeri Balakrishnan, had actually said that the party doesn't have any links with these two guys. And now their current state secretary, Mr. Govindan, was going to inaugurate the Martyrs Memorial for them. So this logic is very simple. What if they are bomb makers? They were still making the bomb for the party. And since they lost their lives making bombs for the party, they're definitely martyrs according to CPIM. And what you see in Kerala is that, it's a dictatorial form of governance where Pinarayi Vijayan is the monarch, and his, party CPIM has unlimited powers. So they might honor their goons, they might honor their criminals, they might honor, murderers. We can't do anything. The people of Kerala can simply sit and watch. That's all we can do. And I would like to quote one of the CPIM leaders, Srimati Josephine. She had once said that, CPIM is a party that has its own judicial machinery. So we don't really care about courts or police. We have our own internal police mechanism. We have our own internal judiciary. So that's what we care about. And that is the ultimate decision-making authority. So according to the ultimate decision-making authority, which I believe they are not finding them as criminals. For them, they are martyrs. That's what you can see now.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Jairaj, anything that you would like to say finally, because you've heard multiple perspectives here, and all of them you're like to believe, based on your statement itself, when an investigation should have been complete. It was the Pinarayi government, of course, which has been probing the matter. It's quite bizarre that this matter could not be investigated and a report could have been given quite easily in all these years. It hasn't. And even while it hasn't been, going ahead and, putting up a memorial like this and having a gala event, doesn't it just encourage more people to go out there and make crude bombs?
My answer is in Mithun's reply that there is an internal machinery within the party itself to find out what was the truth. According to that, they are celebrating them as martyrs or worshipping them as martyrs. That is simple as that. That is what Josephine said. Regarding that, I underline that word for helping me in this debate. It is not, but in the law takes its own time to take action, and it has its own procedure. But before that, the party has came to conclusion that they have been killed. They have been killed and they have been hurled bombs at them. It was not by making bombs that they got murdered.
So the party has come to a conclusion. The police haven't. The party has come to a conclusion.
The law will take its own action. It is its own course, and we have to wait and see what is going to happen there. And
Well, for the
another thing
viewers,
is that
of
there
course,
is not only
the debate has been there for you to analyze, for you to really decipher from the statements that have come in from all our analysts, from our spokespersons about what is wrong and what is right. Mr. Jairaj says, well, it was the party that decided that they were martyrs and they're going ahead with this memorial. Making of bombs is illegal, whichever part of the country for whatever reason. But they have done it is the initial, matter that has been, of course, discussed. The FIR has been registered. The investigation is not complete. Now, the question here is the CPI on the right path in today's age to go ahead and do something like this? We've, of course, put out perspectives for you to analyze yourself. With that, we're slipping into a quick break. I'm thanking all our panelists for joining us on this broadcast.